This is the Ballr Pro paddle, the first paddle from Ballr Pickleball. This is a new company in the market, and their first paddle is a standard Gen 1 raw carbon fiber paddle. What separates this paddle from all the others is that it actually has a 6-inch handle, whereas most Gen 1 carbon fiber paddles are 5.5 inches or less. For comparison, here's the paddle side by side with the 5.5-inch handle of the Spartus Gladius. The Ballr Pro paddle is a regular elongated shape paddle with 16.5 inches in total length. It has the same stock grip with the ridges you see on the Spartus Gladius, and similar to it, you can feel the exposed polymer on the sides. As for how it plays, it's very similar to all the other Gen 1 paddles out there. Very plush feel off the face, great control, and solid spin. Now the longer handle does let you whip the ball more on baseline drives and generate a bit more power compared to shorter length paddles. A similar effect to what you'll experience on the Gruvn 16H, another Gen 1 carbon fiber paddle which also has a longer handle at 5.875 inches. But overall, this is still a control paddle. While you can generate some solid power on baseline drives, there's not a lot of pop and power when up at the kitchen line compared to thermoform paddles. One thing to note is that the longer handle does make the paddle a bit more head heavy and slower to swing than the other shorter handle paddles. Now the handle and price are pretty much the only things that separate this from other Gen 1 carbon fiber paddles on the market. As mentioned earlier, most paddles like the Rhombus R3.16 and Spartus Gladius have 5.5-inch handles or less, and the closest paddle and handle length to the Ballr Pro is the Gruvn 16H. The Ballr Pro goes for $100, but after discount code DMVPBall, the price drops down to $90, which makes it $70 cheaper than the Gruvn and a bit cheaper than the other budget brands, Spartus and Rhombus as well. As for who this paddle is for, I recommend this for players who are looking for a control paddle but want to be able to generate decent power on drives, specifically on their two-handed backhands. Ex-tennis players will definitely be comfortable with the feel of the longer handle and enjoy hitting baseline drives with it. Also, people with larger hands who need that extra handle space to fit both hands comfortably may find this as a better option than the 5.5-inch handle length paddles. The Ballr Pro is a very solid control paddle, and for people who don't want the pop and power a thermoform paddle gives you, the Ballr Pro is a great option. Now one thing to address is how it compares to the Vatic Prisms, which are also $90 after a discount code. I mainly use the V7 shape, and compared to the Ballr Pro, it does have a shorter handle at 5.3 inches, but also has edge foam in the perimeter, which makes the sweet spot slightly better, and it has a unibody design, making the paddle more durable and less likely to snap at the handle. However, the edge foam does make the V7 more head heavy and slower to swing than the Ballr Pro. To help with the sweet spot of the Ballr Pro, I did add lead tape on the sides, which also made the power similar to that of the Prism V7. Ultimately, I think both are great options. I think overall, the Vatic Prisms are built better and a better choice for most players, but the Ballr Pro paddle does have its market for people who want longer handles and a quicker swing speed. One more thing about Ballr Pickleball is how they actually donate 50% of their profits to charitable causes. In keeping with the spirit of the company, I've also reduced my commission from them by 50% as well, to also have that money go towards charity. So one cool thing about supporting Ballr Pickleball is that you'll also be helping out others in need. Now, if you do want to check out Ballr Pickleball or any of the other budget brands I've mentioned above, you can use my code DMVPBall, which will provide you a discount at checkout, and I'll have links in the description below to where you can apply this code. If you do want to check out more detailed thoughts and watch gameplay on those paddles I've listed above, check out the other video reviews I've made for them in this channel.